to launch the stream already. I was not supposed to launch the stream already. I am not ready, actually. I was supposed to publish on Discord first and get my camera started. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get to it in a minute. Hogwarts Legacy is launching. My camera is not. Oh, come on. These Samsung phones are so slow. Goodness me. Alright, there we go. I think we're good. Just tilt it at the right angle. Just gonna have to make sure that the controller is working as it should. I just ordered again, actually, a controller from Temu. The same one that I tried to get the first time. I got a refund for the order that never arrived. And I got refunded the price of the free controller that I was supposed to get then. So now that the promo is gone, I just used that money that I never actually paid in the first place in store credit to get the controller that I was supposed to get the first time. I just worded my address a little bit differently this time so as to make sure that it arrives, and I just hope that it will. Like, fingers crossed. It looks like an interesting controller, so... I mean, tonight is part 11 of Hogwarts Legacy. And this should be the last time I streamed this game. So I probably won't be playing a PC game immediately after. So that should leave some time for that other controller to arrive, so that next time I stream a PC game, hopefully, the controls feel massively better. Alright then. Published on Discord. Camera is running. Hi RNG. Sorry, I did not have the chat brought up on my screen there. The controller was working. Good. Okay, so I looked it up a little bit yesterday. I'm good, by the way. How are you, RNG? I did look it up a little bit. There does seem indeed to be like an end-of-year ceremony that is supposed to happen in a game that marks the true ending of the game, where like everything is really truly at an end. I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, the books and movies are like that.
Hello, Hamura.
Doesn't end with the bad guy dying or anything. I'm good about to make some coffee. Excellent. You just remind me, actually, I should probably have had some myself. I think I don't have any, though. Yeah, I'm gonna have an energy drink. I mean, I don't have to go to sleep too early tonight. I still have to get to report to work tomorrow morning, but not at the usual time, though. Okay. I had not noticed this chest, actually, or actually I may have before, but I just did not remember that this was here. Okay, well, nothing too interesting, but...
Revelio.
Revelio. Yeah, there's a chest, but it's on the girl's side of the tower. So I can't get this one. Apparently, maybe if I go to the Great Hall... wait a second. There is a quest marker now that was not here yesterday. Weasley's Watchful Eye. I thought I already had that one. Yeah, so she's supposed to check up on me to see how I've kept up with my classes. Where is she? Professor Weasley! Professor Weasley! I'd be happy to go to sleep.
I don't find potions bearable at all. And if it's
Hey, what was that?
All of the shops.
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Did you
Okay.
get your route from Pippin?
I take it I didn't take the shortest route.
Revelio. Professor
Okay.
Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field.
Oh, leave me alone with
May I
that. I'm
see
not
it?
gonna complete it
course.
100%. Yeah, I was about to comment on something, but now I forgot what I was about to say. I didn't want to interrupt her, but now it's escaped me. Am I good to get
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be...
Don't give me that.
Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late... to
Does
the
it really
sorting
have to be
ceremony.
complete for
I
you
am
to be able to see
pleased
the end of
see
year
that
ceremony?
My instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Well, that's this quest completed. Ah, if there's another one available, that may be the end of year ceremony then. Unless it's locked. There are requirements, maybe. I have to be level 34. Mm-hmm. And what level am I? 32? Yeah. Well, that means going after some extra game content. I was hoping I might be able to see the end of year ceremony today, but if not, well, then there's not much I can do. And I guess you maybe can only get your true ending if you complete the field guide to be caught up with what the other students the same age are supposed to know.
Wonder how sharp.
Rumor has it Samantha Dale is having a problem with her brother William. I ought to see if I can help her. Yeah, sure, why not? Hold on a sec. Samantha.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to have a space of my own. Sharing a dormitory all year has been simply miserable.
Samantha,
Problem with
is
the other
everything all
girls?
right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly. But his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
Hmm? That's hilarious.
Beats for feet.
He really is.
How hilarious. I mean, how terrible. Horrible, truly.
You and the entire school may find it funny, but the situation is dire.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
Clearly needs help.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
If I help, will my feet become beets?
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why was Marmaduke famous?
Why is your
Isn't that like a
ancestor so
dog
well
or
known?
something?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants.
Like in an old
He
comics
also
or something?
uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much!
Thank you so
Simply go
much.
into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockbarrow. Thank you for your help.
Brockbarrow,
My family is
Brockbarrow,
indebted to you.
Brockbarrow.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Hang on. That's where it is?
Flying.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Hold on.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Well, look. Since I do see some balloons, I'm gonna try to pop all of them. Since there does seem to be a challenge for popping all the balloons in the game or something like that. Okay. Because I may be able to get some experience out of this.
Looks rather dark.
Should I have sold all my the useless gear, by the way? I'm only at 15. But there are some that I haven't identified yet. Yeah, you know what? I'll go back to the school and take care of that. Hogwarts.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
The hat is just as good. The glasses as well. The scarf is better. Glasses and hat, I should have a look at them.
Potato!
And then there's a scarf that's definitely better. Increased venomous tentacular damage. Oh well. Well, it's sizable upgrade, right? The other one was level 28, this one is level 31. Glasses. Increased damage with Defendo. Oh. That's better. Actually. And as for the hat. Decreased damage taken from trolls. As opposed to goblins. Yeah, I guess trolls are a bigger threat, so... Sure, why not? Alrighty then. And then selling off stuff. Swear to you guys, I could just fall asleep right there, right this moment. It's been a while since I've actually worked 5 days in a row like that. With like two 12-hour shifts back to back. In addition to 3 more days of regular work. These last 2 months I had days off. Like, so.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. I hope to see you again.
I should craft potions, by the way. Because after that final boss, I've now sort of run out. I will make just as much as I can carry. Well, no, it won't actually be as much as I can carry because I don't have enough ingredients. I think to make like 24. I think I was missing. I was down to 1. Empty. But yeah, I know it was empty. I was trying to make a new one. What happened there? It was a bit of a weird situation. Yeah, just leveling up is just way too slow in this game. How many more can I make? Yeah, I've got enough for just about 4, I guess. Hang on a sec.
The Deek would like to talk with you when you have him.
But there, I have 5 more at the very least. Let's see, pointer. There we go. Ah, that should work well now. Yeah, we need 25. Yeah, it should take like 6 minutes total, I guess, to make 24. And then the little bit of time in between each of me navigating the menus. But I don't know what I'm up against, so... It's the sad thing is that I simply did not have any time to play this off stream lately. It's kind of tough when you have to work during the day and then you also need to spend some time sleeping. Obviously. It's just, it's difficult to find the time to grind off stream, grinding quests, exploration, and these sorts of things. I do.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Okay, there we go. Deke would like to talk to you when you have a moment.
I question any intention of fancy.
Can you do any tricks?
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start. Revelio. Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would you...
Oh! I didn't see that there was a devil snare.
Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare. Revelio.
Revelio.
Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Levioso. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
That was an infamous foe. Okay.
Revelio.
Didn't he? Yay!
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Revelio. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Is that the one I came down from? I think so. I think I remember these 3 barrels being right next to the landing spot.
Revelio.
Revelia.
Bombarda.
No. Clearly not. Oh, I've not been here. Ah, but this is the right way, okay. Maybe, let's not go down that road yet. Oh, or unless, this is a dead end and the other passage I was taking, I have to take anyway because that's the exit.
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke.
Are you sure?
That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Return to Samantha. Okay. Oh, that was not too long. Thankfully. I like short and easy quests like that.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, I think yeah, I made it back to the top now.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
Puffskein, do I have this?
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
I can't remember if I do, so... I figure
Not going to hurt you.
let's rescue one.
Revelio.
Can't rescue an owl. Actually, I never bought a pet in the game. Because I think you can, right? Yeah, I'd like to see Puppy, actually. Where's Samantha? Down here? No. Here, then. Greenhouse? Hmm.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Troll almost killed me!
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but the
suppose
troll
I should
hasn't
be
been
going.
there
I'm
for
anxious
centuries.
to see my
so-
brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what
How
you
about a
did.
kiss, then? Nope, not even? Aww.
My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now.
Speaks with Sebastian in the Undercroft. After the troubling events that transpired in Feldcroft, Sebastian wants to meet with me in the Undercroft. I'm actually interested in that quest, even if I find him insufferable now. Kind of, that character. But I'd like to meet with Poppy first.
House elves are Wizardkind's best friend. Always have been.
Old spout old Spavvy's been minister.
Like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Said you had news about the dragon. What was your grand sending you? What's your grand researching?
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. How do you track a dragon's flight?
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees
If we did
her
not
egg.
cast Protego, she
Then
would have
we can be finished with the poachers
seared
once and for
us,
all.
just like the rest of those poachers, though. Would have been poached poachers.
If you're right about
So
finding
sorry.
her here,
Couldn't
how
help
do we
myself.
go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Why not give the egg? No, actually, this is a bad question.
Well then, let's find our
I don't
dragon
even
and
want
return
to
her egg.
ask it.
Wonderful.
Like, it's a valid option.
If she sees us
It
flying
belongs
back,
with its
she
mom.
might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet. Bombarder!
What came to do?
Confringo!
Only 8 more.
I wonder.
Wouldn't
how
mind
many they will
fighting
capture.
more
At least 10
to
usually.
progress on that objective, shall I say.
There she is again.
She's fantastic.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
They love them to eat.
Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Hey! What's that thing doing there?
Quiet. What was that? Well, there's no coming back now.
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Over here! Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Okay, where to now? Ah, that way.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
Ha!
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her.
That was that.
Quickly!
Brilliant.
What do I care if she's leaving? Let her leave.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Confringo.
Hey, we brought it back for you. Okay, Poppy is not nearly as cute when she's making these weird faces. We almost died because of you! Yeah, she's probably gonna create another nest somewhere else. This one is tainted as far as she's
She
concerned.
left us perfectly unharmed.
She tried to kill us.
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing
Don't
this.
even know if she did remember that we helped her out of that
back to the castle and never
forsaken
think
place.
about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True.
How about reporting them to the
Why haven't they come
Aurors?
after us? It's not like them
No?
to let things lie.
Crazy
Unless-
thought there.
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Sniff at.
I beg your pardon, but would you mind helping out an old woman?
Yeah, I do mind. Got better things to do. Bye! Sorry. The unique unicorn. The unicorn. House elf standing outside what appears to be a vacant shop is trying to get my attention. I should see what she wants. Uh-huh. How about in Hogwarts? Hogwarts! Portrait in a pickle. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to finish and see the end of year ceremony today.
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Not sure that's true.
Did that really happen, or are you simply being overdramatic?
Of course it happened! I heard it straight from the horse's mouth! Oh, she is a rather horse-faced girl, that Astoria Cricket. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place, though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
What do you do for the headmaster? Can you see anything from your other frame? Who's Astoria Cricket, and why would she take your frame? I'll see what I can find out.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you do for the headmaster?
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I think... Is it possible that that was a character in the books? Like the portrait is still in the headmaster's office in Dumbledore's time, no? No. No, apparently it is not.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me.
I don't like how he sounds. Can't think of the word for that. Fruity? I don't know. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Maybe that's what. Mellow, deep, and rich. Deep, I don't know, but mellow and rich, yeah, definitely.
But break-in as well for...
Serona, shut up. I just can't stand your voice.
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a pustulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
I agree, he's awful. That is not that
Surely
bad.
he can't be that terrible.
When he
Can
shuts up, it's not
All
that
he does is spy on
bad.
students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Find the ruins. World map. Yeah. All the way down there. But she go on foot to get all the way down there. Now that way.
You've made a mistake.
You made a mistake of trying to make me waste my time on you.
If you lost that
This could prove dangerous. Let's see what's up with
That's just the beginning.
Confringo! Defender! Protego! Incendio!
Oh, more of them!
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
really a scratch. Reducto.
Incendio!
Reducto.
Defender! Confringo!
No.
Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Revelio.
Confringo! Incendio! Revelio!
What's that thing? There.
Confringo!
No? Not it?
Revelio!
Revelio. Ah, down there. What was that?
Hello, Hamura.
It's about time. It's a wonder there's anything left of me.
Revelio. Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me.
Because you won't shut up.
If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the Three Broomsticks.
How was that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
Turning into the Three Broomsticks isn't my only option.
What if I don't want to return you to the Three Broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
What on earth do you mean? Take it to the Hog's Head instead.
What if I took you to the Hog's Head instead? I've heard such nice things.
What a funny little joke. Now, the Three Broomsticks, please. Oh, they're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased. Where have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this.
So annoying. Hogsmeade map. Yeah, this at the speed at which I'm getting to level 34, won't get my hopes up.
Take me out of here immediately.
I wish there was a faster way.
Are you
Just can't
listening
see
to
any.
me? Get me out!
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle.
Shut up.
Your heavy stamping about is going to damage my frame. Oh, finally.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
I'm not usually one to give thanks. There's a sort of servant ring to it. I suppose some gratitude is in order. As a show of goodwill, I'll exclude whatever misdeeds I hear about you in my reports to the headmaster. And I do hear quite a bit. Now, be off with you. I can't be seen talking to a student. Go on then, go! It's all right, everyone.
Revelio.
I'm back.
What's this?
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Let me see how much experience I got for this. 180. Tangled web. Minding your own business. Hufflepuff, Nier, Dogweed, and Deathcap seems to be in favor. Wasn't there a quest involving Natty? No? Oh yeah, I need to check on Poppy. Yeah, let's do that actually. Where is she? Hogwarts? Apparently so, yeah. Is that Poppy? Down there? Butcher's house call.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
So sorry, Poppy.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
What's a Snidget?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based
yeah,
on
I heard
Snidget,
about that.
which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, I heard about it from a different student, I think. Or maybe it was from her, actually. But it would be, in that case, she would remark on it, I suppose.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Centaurs may be too hostile to help.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot, especially not with wizard kind.
Yeah,
and not
kind of
right
the
now.
same thing as
We'll
the
need to be
dragons,
careful
you know?
in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may
You should
be
have
our only
dated
hope.
Hagrid.
Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Yeah, you do that. In the shadow of distance, speak with Sebastian. Meet Natty in Lower Hogsfield. Ah, there we go.
You are here.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I'm sure your son is fine.
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
What can you tell me about Harlow?
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband
question.
had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry.
Where could Archie have gone?
Please do not worry.
When I took the letter to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle.
Not the
He
singer.
has been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need.
Revelio.
We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hiding that Mrs. Bickle mentioned.
We need
Archie!
more. Those pages.
Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Well, I did use Revelio to reveal that page.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Bombarda. Levioso.
Go.
Arresto momento.
Bombarda. Defendo.
Arresto momentum.
Confringo.
You keep sending them. I need 3 more.
With that wolf pack.
Wolf pack. Wolf pack.
We should look around.
Which way are they going? That way?
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
I just used
Archie
it.
went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least
Revelio.
not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
You can't imagine.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Revelio.
Kestrel?
Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum.
They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Woohoo! I have one! Cool.
Revelio.
Are we still on the right?
Experience something like that at so young an age.
We're still on the right track.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away.
That mean what?
Helpless. It
Is that like a male plus? What does that even mean?
It seems like
it's more male than a male.
I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Don't tell us. My eyes closer. Best to be sure.
We locked that brazen child up well inside the tent. Harlow will know what to do with him.
Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. Confringo.
Better be a beast. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
What do you mean, Rookwoods?
Confringo. Incendio. Expulso. Defender. Bombarda.
Expulso.
Depulso.
Potato.
Levioso.
You're in back. That obnoxious little fella isn't going anywhere. He's deep inside there, all locked up.
Bombarda. Levioso. Accio. Defender. Confringo.
Expelliarmus.
Are we good? Ah, is it another one of those tents? Like the last one?
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside.
Revelio.
That complicates things a little. I understand.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing...
Harlow will decide what to do with him once he gets back.
Perfect opportunity here to use stealth.
Revelio.
They're spread out more. Midnight's Debonair Ensemble. Okay. Back.
Revelio.
Some alarm.
Crud.
Confringo. Defendo.
Back for more.
I'm stuck.
You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
To your knees.
Defender. Incendio.
Will you hold?
Confringo.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Confringo! Defender! Bombardo!
To regret that.
Incendio!
You made a great mistake.
Defendo! Confringo! Defender!
Tripping totally!
Protect!
Still bad, that one. I think that one hurt. Petrificus totally!
Confringo! Incendio!
Petrificus totally!
Bombarda!
At least I did saying that. Just said that. Ah, it's Archie.
Revelio.
And how do I get down there?
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Squadala, we're off.
I need to get this open.
Aloha Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is a monster coming after you.
He's already after us.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse.
Please,
keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Oh, that's what the authorities are for.
Okay. What other quests do I have? In the Shadow of Distance. Well, that's the one with Sebastian. Let's hear what Deke wants, because he's been pestering me to talk to him every time I'm in the room of requirement. How long have I played tonight? Well, I don't know, it may still be possible to finish tonight. I mean, I don't have to stop quite as early as the other days. And it would be a shame for this one to be the final stream, only to stop short of having the end of year ceremony, I suppose. I just hope that he's not gonna ask me for something that's a bit too grindy or anything like that.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
I'd like to ask you about changing... Nah. Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the room.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
The loom?
Hello. Yes. About that, Deke has had a thought. He...
What?
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
Eh? What does he mean, the item I wove in the loom? I don't even have those anymore. I sold them off long ago. Find Tobbs, I guess, but...
Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
A cave near Hogwarts, he said. That's nowhere near Hogwarts. Well.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio.
Well, look, I only need a couple more, so...
Bombarda. Defender.
Feet mongrels, there we go. It's another challenge complete. Combat. Six infamous foes. Mongrels. Next one after 30. What are dueling feats? Oh yeah. It's those specific requirements when you are fighting a larger enemy and the like. Hmm. Oh, there were balloons here.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield?
Here we go. If there's any chance I may make a bit of experience from these. I didn't really pay attention actually. Did I get experience for popping all 5?
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Spinner's Cave. Cavern. Or something.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Tobbs's master is awful.
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
And where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has...
Revelio.
I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Confringo. Incendio. Defender.
Should be able to heal automatically. Yeah.
Revelio.
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio.
Crimson top hat.
Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Revelio! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
Yeah, I pretty much guessed that you could see spiders scurrying about when crouching through this tight space. I could tell it was designed for this one shot, I would say.
Revelio! Confringo!
Not gonna let that big one annoy me.
Confringo! Defender! Revelio! Incendio!
Oh, Necromantula!
Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Confringo! Defender!
Whoa, that was not necessary.
Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender!
Cursed fiends.
Well, if there was a necromantula, that has to be the end of this cave, right? Oh, look at that. I barely got any experience from fighting this big dude. That really does feel unfair to me.
Incendio! Revelio! Incendio!
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Revelio!
If you find Tobbs' body, the big spider was too much. Tobbs has failed you and deserves this punishment. Tobbs feels weak, sleepy. Tobbs must.
Poor Tobbs.
Yeah.
Left here alone with the spiders.
Yeah, that's cruel. We good to leave now? By the way.
Revelio!
Yeah. Well, I can't cast Revelio while I'm in the water, so...
Revelio!
There's a chest there at the back? Didn't see it. Behind the wall. Uh-huh.
Revelio!
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Don't be so cheerful. Tobbs is dead.
You may want to.
How's the view? How did that feel? Let me out,
Not that map. Silly. This one. Okay. Let's go see Deke. Hello, Dick. How's it going, Dick? Back from the cave, Dick.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly. and we'll raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
Oh, poor Deke. I'm sorry. It's wise to move on.
It's time to move on, Deke. There's nothing to be done now.
Deke understands. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Honor your friend's memory, Deke. Yeah, look at how slow I'm progressing, collecting experience. It's maddening. Surprise meeting. Meet Poppy in the Forbidden Forest. Yeah, sadly I don't think I'll be able to finish tonight. It just doesn't seem very likely. At the current pace at which I'm going. You'll just have to accept that I will have seen the end of year ceremony, but just on my own time off stream. Tomorrow night I'd like to get started with something a bit more interesting for you guys, because just grinding is indeed not super fun. That's why I'm focusing on mainly side quests at the moment. Quests. Yeah, where is she? Forbidden Forest? World map. Alright.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Well, they're about just as prejudiced about wizards as wizards are prejudiced about them, so... Well, they're known for being wise, yeah.
An air of omniscience.
True.
That's exactly the right word. I just...
Lots of wizards are wise too. That doesn't mean that all wizards are wise or even good.
We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Eh? Huh? Don't look so happy. We're in big trouble.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest.
A henge? What is a henge?
I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd.
As in Stonehenge? Like,
after you
is
have
that
done
a circle of Stonehenge? I never stopped to think what a henge means.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer
A
to
prehistoric
actual
monument consisting of a circle of stone or wooden uprights. Okay.
moonstones have to do with Snidgets.
But I did not know that this was called a henge.
About where we could find
And that
them.
Stonehenge was simply... But I thought it was a word in and of itself, not that henge had a broader meaning for monuments such as these. The more you know. I trust him, centaurs know things. He was annoyingly cryptic.
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left.
Your grandma sounds prejudiced. Not sure the centaurs would like that very
That's
much.
what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Hey, there's another one of those tables down that way. There isn't enough space. Didn't I need only one more of these?
Here's one of those tables
To
Professor
complete
Shaw
the challenges. Or was it two more that I needed? Ah, just about right there, no? Come on. Ah, there we go. Draco. Ah, I need one more. Darn. I wouldn't have uncovered another one without realizing as I was tackling other quests. No. That would be too lucky, perhaps. Though I wouldn't be surprised if they were in the Forbidden Forest, though. There aren't that many landmarks where they could have been elsewhere in the world. But the forest, I mean, it's all covered in trees, so.
Revelio. Revelio.
You see any moon icons, right?
Revelio.
It's still impressive how large this world is, though. Well, I know I said before that I wouldn't need to go to sleep early, but I really do feel like doing so anyway. Because I'm not gonna have enough time to achieve my goal today anyway, so... Me playing 1 extra hour of filler content like this, it's not gonna help me being able to stream for you guys the final portions of the game, shall we say. The end of the year ceremony. That's a shame. I really wanted to show you guys, but I have no easy and fast way to get to level 34, sadly. And I can't imagine that I can simply walk into the Great Hall and the scene trigger anyway. Yeah, probably not, huh? I'm just too far from completing level 33, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's just gonna take too much time. Ah, well. It is what it is. Not everything is perfect. Well, I'm glad I experienced this game when I did. I mean, I had been looking forward to playing this for a month. A couple of years even since the game came out in the first place. But anyway, thank you for watching, people. Tomorrow night, I'll be back with a different game. The more I think about it, the more I'm not quite sure what I want to stream, actually. What did I say? Yeah, I was hesitating between Ender Lilies, Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. Although this one I might actually wait for the next Nintendo Switch to play it. Maybe Ender Lilies, I think. It's the most likely. Because East 9 I know has performance issues on the current Switch, and so does Lollipop Chainsaw, so maybe I should keep those for when I actually have a console that's more capable of running those without too much technical issues, too many technical issues I should say. But it will definitely be a Nintendo Switch game tomorrow, so I can put this controller to rest and await the next one, the new controller, so I can better control these games when I try to stream them for you guys. Anyway, take care of yourselves, have a very good rest of the night, and I shall see you guys tomorrow for more games, especially on Nintendo Switch, I guess I should say. Okay, take care guys, bye bye.